Hello, hello. Welcome here, Darlene. Nice to see your name pop up here right away. My name, Independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in East St. Paul, Manitoba, Canada. I want to welcome you here. If you do not have a demonstrator, Manitoba, Canada, I want to welcome you here. If you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to help you with your creativity needs. If you do have a demonstrator, that's great. Stay here. I might inspire you. And even if you are a demonstrator, we can shoot ideas back and forth. I'm open to that. Let me just chat you up for a bit. I've got all of the names of those that have shared. You'll be entered in for the draw. So Darlene, your name is here. We've got Debbie, Cherie, Kathy, Lucy, Darlene, Judy, Cheryl, Wendy, and Karen. I am going to pop those names into my little glass for that. If you do not want to place an order with me, but you're interested in the 18 projects, oh boy, it's cutting in and out. I don't know what to do because I don't know what to do. I need to phone Belle again. The video keeps stopping and starting. Oh my goodness. Girls, would you rather me get this rectified and come back? Because that's not fun. Hi, Judy. Welcome here. I do have all of your names for sharing. Maybe I should phone Belle. Am I still cutting out? Because I am now on my Wi-Fi. Keeps going. If we have a question or miss something, can we ask? Absolutely. Okay, I'm going to keep going then, Debbie. Thank you. So that's the tutorial bundle. So again, all of my classes, there is also a kit to go option. There's no video with it, but you get the printed tutorial as well as the package of goodies to create the card minus the stamping. If you have placed orders in January, be sure to use your product or product of the month. Let's just skip that. This is what I meant to say. If you placed orders in January, do not forget about your bonus coupons, okay? You need to pop those into your order form before you check out, okay? My 10-month commitment club, that's ongoing. You don't have to start like the month of January. You can start whenever you want. Basically what it is, and if you want more info, it is right here. Just grab that QR code. You place a minimum $30 order. If you do 10 consecutive months, there's goodies for you. There is a special Facebook group right here that you become a part of, and in there's all kinds of goodies. Let me show you what that is all about. So if you go to media, and for you girls that are in this club, this is just a little refresher. You go to media up here, then you go to albums, and here's where you find all the goodies. So there's simple cards, there's 3D projects, there's tips and tricks, there's recipes, and then there's the stepped up to tutorials in there. Okay, so that is what that is all about. I always get nervous when I do this because I'm like, now how do I turn that off? Okay, so that's the 10-month commitment club. You also get 10% off every month from Stampin' Up, and then on your birthday month, I also give you 10% off. My lovely Blossoms, so this is a virtual class. Okay, I've got 2 kits left. So if 2 more people want to jump in on this, you can. This is the QR code for that. The prices for the club are $85, and today is your last chance to jump in on the $85. I will order you the bundle, and I meant to bring it forward. Do I have it handy? I don't. I meant to bring it forward. It's still at my desk, but there's a stamp and a die bundle. It's absolutely fabulous. Sorry that I'm blurry. maybe it's all of this stuff. Where was I? So a stamp set as well as a die for $85. Yeah, wow, that really is blurry, isn't it? The virtual class and project pieces. So you will get a link to the live virtual class and all of the product pieces, okay? Minus the stamping, because I can't stamp. I'm not allowed to, but all the die cuts are in here. The pieces that you would stamp at home are there if you do not own the Lovely Blossoms bundle, but this could be made with any flower, and the cards are stunning. I will not be teaching these anywhere but there, okay? The $25 option is just the virtual class and the PDF, no kit. Okay, so and the PDF is not printed and mailed to you. The PDF is online. You need to print that off yourself. So that is my Lovely Blossoms Fun Fold class. Let me show you what we are creating in that class. And again, I am not teaching these anywhere else. So there's this card here. So it stands like that. So it's kind of like a tuck and fold. There's this card here, and you would put your sentiment on the back, and it sits like that. I'm calling that my center fold card. And then this is another tuck and fold. Okay, so I have, if you are interested, I have 2 kits left. If you want me to order you the bundle, I can do that today for $85. After today, it's no longer available because I'm not sure that you would get it in time for class. But I do have 2 kits left. So if you're interested in the kit and the class, it's $40, okay? And this is the QR code if it works, or just send me a message. Oh, and you know what? I printed, and I forgot to bring it down. I did print a picture of today's, oh, I did. It's right here. It is right here. If you do place a $100 order, so you can order that bundle yourself if you want. If you place a $100 order, this is the $5 design paper that you can purchase. It does not automatically come. You need to actually add it into your cart because it is a purchase. But you get that for $5 only with a $100 order. Debbie has a question. Does the stamp and die bundle include the virtual PDF and cut pieces? Yes, it does. If you do the $85 one, Debbie, it includes the bundle. So it includes the stamp, the dies, the kit, and the emailed PDF to you along with the virtual class, okay? So that's $85. You need to fill out the registration form and let me know that's what you want. This option here with the bundle today, pardon me, today is the last chance for that, only because I want to make sure that your bundle gets here before the virtual class, okay? So there is, and Debbie, you can chat with me about that further if you want, okay? I only have 2 of those I only have 2 of these left, okay? And so that is that, okay? Debbie, did I answer your question? I hope I was clear on that. Let's get on to today's card, which I am super excited about. It can be a little bit messy, depending on how you work. But let me, wow, my camera's crooked, and I wish I didn't have lines on my table because that really bothers me. Is my angle good? I guess so. Okay, here we go. I need a piece of scrap paper. So what you're going to do is you are going to take a 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece. You want the bundle for $85, so now you only have, Debbie, now I only have one kit left. Yes, thank you for jumping in on that. It's going to be fun. The virtual class is not Zoom, it's Google Meets. You do not need to download anything. I will give you the link, it'll automatically take you there. So I pre-scored already. You're going to score this. Do you see that it is scored? No, you don't. But it's going to show up. It is scored every ½ inch. Okay, so I started at the ½ inch mark, and then I went 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, da 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 da, till I came to the end of it. And I am hoping to do more than one. We're going to grab crumb cake. We're going to open it up, and we're going to work on this side, not the side that has the handle. So this is the old model, but even if I took a newer model, you have the same thing. You've got like your handle on that side, and then just this on that side. So we are going to play with secrecy because I'm going to make more than one card. I want to take this. Yeah, you can see the score marks, and we're going to put it sideways. Now I can do it on the debossed side or the embossed side. It really doesn't matter. And maybe I will show you what both of those look like. So I'm going to start at the top, and I am just going to swoop down. I am making a wood grain wall, okay? Now, rather than twisting this around, because see how I get a darker effect at this end? I want to stay in that same orientation. So I am going to swipe down like so. Now I can turn it around, and we could do it this way as well, so that we have a darker image on both sides. This is a great way to get a really cool masculine card. So there's the look that you get. So all of the ½ inch indents remain white. Now if I flipped it over, I'm tripping over my words. Let's see what happens if I go this way. So same thing, I'm going to start on the left side or start on the right side. Let's flip it around, and I find it easier to go sideways rather than going this way, but that's just me. So there's no right or wrong. I've got a little bit of color bleed here, but you know what? That just adds to the look. Okay, so there's the crumb cake. So what side do you want me to work on? Do you want me to work on the dark lines or the white lines? And while I'm waiting for that, let's do another one, and let's do that in Secret C, okay? And so what I'll do is I could do one of each. We're going to start at that end, not this end, and we're going to do the same thing. Start at the top, swipe down. This stamp pad obviously is a little juicier. I am so fine with extra lines in there. And you can see that right here, I fell off my track, but I don't mind that look. So there is the dark side. So we're going to start building that one on the dark side. And here is the white side using the Secret C, okay? Because we're going to create another card. So I just stepped ahead. Okay, let's grab, I've got all my bits and pieces. Let's grab a card base, and you know what? I'm just going to pop this on right away. Now, you could use a crumb cake card base. I'm just choosing to grab a basic white because I've got that in front of me. So this one, we've got the dark lines. Ooh, the dark lines popping out. Okay. We're going to just eyeball center for this. We've got about, I would say, 1/8 of an inch on there. Let's get that down. And now I'm going to take, look at this new design paper. You know what? When I was designing this card, because I was so excited to use this design paper. So here's the pack. And what I always do with my design paper is, I love Secret C. Hello, Gail. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Judy. For all of those that I have missed. So this design paper is going to be available to you in March. I don't think you can order it right now. And it is called Delicate Dreams, okay? And if you're interested, the number is 167498, Delicate Dreams. It is a specialty. I never throw these cardboards away. They are great when I do my album classes. But look at this design paper. So it's got foil on one side, okay, and then the other side it doesn't. So let me just see if I can fan this out really quick. And I want to show you something that I was just like, what? I was so excited about it. It was so crazy. Okay, I've got the foil side of this first one up because that's the paper that I used. And then here's the foil side with the exclusion of this one. But look at this paper. Look at this paper. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to know what colors to use because I really wanted to pull out the blue. So I always keep, let me put this back in before they go amok. I always keep this at the back because it tells you all of the colors that are in there. So listen to this. Here are the colors in this beautiful design paper. Crumb cake, got it. Gray granite, got it. Hydrangea hue, and I'm like, what? So this blue, sneak peek, this blue is probably going to be one of our new in colors because there is an in color revamp happening in the spring. So this blue is called hydrangea. I have a hard time with that word, hue. And then we've got mossy meadow, we've got secret sea, and then we've got bronze, okay? So sometimes Stampin' Up does these little teaser things, and sometimes we catch it, sometimes we miss it. I caught this one. This paper, Gail, and it is available to you now. It is called Delicate Dreams. And if you have a pencil, the number is 167498. You can order that now. So I cut this piece, I think this is the one. I cut this piece 4x4, so we've got a perfect square. So I want to kind of figure out how I want this laying. I know I don't want it like this because I feel like it's directional. But do I want it like this or that? And I think I like it like this. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to tear, and I want the white core showing up on this. So wherever you want your white core, you want that facing up towards yourself, okay? So let's tear off. See how the white core is happening? Right there. And the white core is on the other side. Now, if I tore it this way, the white core would not show up on the design paper. And I'm going to tear this end as well. And there's no rhyme or reason. I don't have a rule here. So there's my two strips. I'm going to hang on to those. And there's my torn with the white core on either end. You know what? Let's bring a little bit of crumb cake into that. And we're going to give that white core a little more definition. The paper is called Delicate Dreams. Delicate Dreams. Here we go. So if you like the paper, make yourself a Delicate Dreams DSP. Make yourself a note. Enter. Can you give the number for the paper again? And it's not coming up. Hang on. Give me a second. Let me do this. Now, while I'm typing, calling out the number, would someone please type it out for me? Delicate Dreams DSP. and the number is 167. This way I can keep working. 498. 167,498. Only available to demonstrators at the moment. You'll have to just wait a hot minute for it to be available to you, which will be in March. And I believe it is an online exclusive, okay? So girls, don't forget about the online exclusives. Now, see how I've inked up that that white core, just to kind of take it away. Karen, thank you so much. 167,498. So I am going to take this and I'm going to put that down on my card base. So this was 4 inches, so is this. Okay, let's get our silicone mat so our glue stays where it is supposed to stay. But we're going to do this in piecemeal. Let's get that out of the way. I am going to put, don't go too close to the edge. I am going to put a thin little line right here, and I want, I did this, oh no I didn't. Okay, so I want the torn edge of the back of this to come down on here, just to give it a little bit of, I don't know what you would call it, je ne sais quoi. Let's do the same thing on this side. Let's do a thin layer. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to put the gold or the green facing up. I find it easier to work sideways. And we're just going to put that down on there. Now, you can brush this white line if you wanted, but I don't want to. I don't. And so down that goes on here. Isn't that so sweet? Love this technique. So you're just going to tear on either side of your 4x4, design paper. And whatever, wherever you want your white core showing up on that 4x4, you want that faced up towards you, okay? That's why it's not coming up. Oh, yes, Debbie, that's why it's not coming up, yes. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're just going to line that up with our wood grain wall, okay? Now, you can build all of this first before you put it down on the card, okay? On your card base. So now let's do our sentiment, and I'm going to use, so this is what we're actually playing with today. This is called the Springtime Scenes. So here's the stamp set, and here's the dies, okay? So I am grabbing Sweet Springtime. It cannot come too soon. And I think I want, let's pull in Secret Sea. Or you know what? Let's pull in Mossy Meadow. Did anybody see my video? If you have a stamp set that's gone funky, this one was so funky, it wasn't inking up anymore. The ink was just pooling on top. Watch the video that I popped in yesterday, and it will show you how to actually clean your entire ink pad and then start again. You definitely want to do it at the kitchen sink. Okay? Oh, here's a great piece of scrap. Do not do it in your bathroom sink. You're probably going to make a hot mess. Okay? The only bummer is, girls, I forgot to take a picture of what this looked like before I started. So sweet springtime, down you go. What kind of dies do I have? I wonder if that's too big. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to take away from my design paper. We're going to fussy cut that. For all you non-fussy cut people out there, just bring me your fussy cut. I'll do it for you. So we are going to twist the paper. So the scissors are cutting, but the paper is moving. And that's a little too deep, so let's just come in again. And then you can always just go back and clean it up. So the paper is what is moving. And I do have a piece of scrap. Good. I totally forgot about my scraps. And then I just like to take a look at it. And if I have any pointy corners, I just trim them off. But I'm really happy with that. Okay. I have a piece of Mossy Meadow scrap. We're going to put that down on there. And I promise for those that are coming to my virtual class, anytime, Cheryl, I promise for my virtual class, I will not be going this fast. Okay, so I want to put this down so that I've got enough room everywhere to fussy cut again. Okay, so now I'm just going to kind of follow what I have already cut. And again, it's the scissors that's doing the work, but it's the paper that's turning. Every time I have to turn a corner, it's not the scissors that are turning the corner, it's the paper. Okay, and then I take a look, and I want to come in here just a smidge more. And again, it's still the paper that's moving. And a smidge more here. Okay, I am happy with that. So there's our sentiment. Let's put that down. I'm going to grab my tape and put some tape down on there. And, oh, you know what I forgot to die cut? I forgot to die cut this. So let's do that right now. I will be right back. I need to get some, where is it? Hang on, just chat amongst yourselves. Chat amongst yourselves. Oh dear, where did I put it? I don't know that this is quite, well, it's pretty close. So I've got a couple of pieces of scrap of this, which is super. And let's just grab it all, because I don't know how much I'm going to need for card number 2. And maybe I won't even use it for card number 2. Okay. Where did I put that die? Does anybody see the die? Thanks for the reminder. Oh, Judy, thank you. Let's get our plates. So I have my number 3 plate and 2 number 2 plates. And there's my die right in front of me. Let's die cut that. We're going to die cut it 2 times. Sorry if my table is shaking. So this die is also in this bundle, the Springtime Scenes bundle. Okay? Be very careful because it is delicate. Did you cut through? Not quite. You know what? let's shim that. Let's give that a shim. I'm just ripping a piece of computer paper. It is a delicate die, and sometimes if you're working with a delicate die, thanks Debbie, and you're having a hard time getting your paper out of the die, if you put down paper, wax paper, then the die, it comes out wonderfully. So there's the die, okay? And let's clean that and cut that again. I'm looking at the backing of this and I'm not recognizing this. I thought I was grabbing earthen toned, but it wasn't where it was supposed to be, so I'm not sure what I grabbed, and I don't see it. So we're going to go, and again, I'm shimming it. So I want 2 of those, because I want to put them on opposite ends of my sentiment, which now I don't know where my sentiment went. Oh, I see it. Okay. We're good. We're good. And yes, I am booking it here because I really want to get to this second card. Okay, all of you go away for now. Okay, my table is a hot mess. But that's kind of normal. Okay, so there's my leaves that I wanted. Let's get all of these little bits out. Come on. Debbie, how are you feeling? I hope it's okay that I'm asking you. And this one is being very stubborn. Please don't rip. Please do not rip. I needed to go back once more on this one. There it is, right there. This little piece right here is giving me action. I don't know if I'm cutting my leaf. I can't get this one out, and I don't want to cut the leaf where it shouldn't be cut. This is definitely not Stampin' Up paper. Sorry, girls. I usually do everything Stampin' Up. I grabbed in haste. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. We're going to grab some crumb cake. So this comes in a pack of 5, okay? It's called Baker's Twine Essentials Pack, okay? Baker's Twine Essentials Pack. And what I like to do is I like to just kind of roll it. I kind of give myself a little bit of room here. I just roll it twice around my fingers. And then I check to see the size of it. So I roll it twice. And it is good. And then I just give it a twist and I put it down. Nothing fancy here. Nothing fancy. And then it just kind of sits all wonky, but I'm happy with that. And I'm going to put, oh, I am not even in camera. I'm sorry. So I twist and then I just lay it down. And then I lay this leaf down that way, and I'm going to lay this leaf down that way, and take a look. And you know what? Let's just bring it in just a tinch of a bit. And this one too. Let's just bring it in. Okay, like that. And then, so it looks like a hot mess back there. Let's grab some large dimensionals, which I am out of. So let's just make some. And I want to make sure that my dimensionals are not too close to the edge because I don't want them peeking out. And let's put a small one right down here. Okay, here's our card. Let's remove the backing. Aw, you're hobbling. We missed you last night. You would have been shocked if you would have come, Deb. There's a dog in our house. We are puppy sitting for Angela and Kevin while they are away. So there's that. And then let's grab, these are fabulous. These are called the Adhesive Back Metallic Gems, 163780. Let's grab kind of these coppery looking ones. And I'm going to put one here. So this is one of the cards that you can choose from. But let's see what happens with, where do I want that? Do I want it here or here? I think I want it there. So there's the card. There's the completed card. Easy peasy. Yeah, knee injuries are not fun. Our daughter had them. Basketball girl. Not fun. Okay, let's tuck this away and let's move on to our second card. I'm excited. Okay, our second card. So there's card number 1. Put that up there. Get all of you out of the way so we can start with a clean table. That's what we're using. We're going to use our Secret C. I've got my little bits and bobs here from in my little tray. Darlene, I love my trays. And we're going to grab Cloud Cover, okay? Cloud Cover and Secret C are 2 in colors, and they are absolutely gorgeous. There is no Cloud Cover ink pad, though. They were having issues with it, and quality control just could not get that color to sit nicely on a stamp pad. And so look at that against each other. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So we've got this kind of bluish wood texture. I wonder if that's too dark. Is that too dark? Like, is this maybe not showing up enough? Here's the Mossy Meadow one. Maybe we should do somehow I feel like this is getting lost here. And I really think it is. Why don't we play with that and see what happens? I should have done this, now that I think of it. I should have done it the opposite way. I should have swiped with Cloud Cover and then used Secret C for my this, whatever this is called. Yes, it's lost. How about this? Do we prefer this or do we prefer that? So this is Lost Lagoon and this is Mossy Meadow. Yeah, the blue on blue is just, and when I was quickly scrambling to get ready for this morning, it was like, this is not working now that I see it. So do we want Lost Lagoon or do we want Mossy Meadow? I was so excited when I actually fixed my Mossy Meadow. ink pad because I had a new one in my cart, and then I thought, you know what, we're going to give this a go. Lost Lagoon or Mossy Meadow. I'm just cleaning up the backing while I wait. Kathy, thank you. Mossy Meadow. Mossy Meadow it is. So when I was getting ready this morning, I remembered to put adhesive backing on my Lost Lagoon. What ink did you use on the swipe? Yeah, with the matching paper, I didn't die cut this though. And somehow I think it would get lost. I don't think there would be enough contrast. I mean, we could give it a go. Let's do this. I forgot to put adhesive backing, so I'm going to grab my basting brush, my cut up basting brush, and I'm going to put a gob of glue on there. Some people like to use toothpicks. I don't. Make sure that your right side is down, and you're just going to pounce straight up and down. And you want to make sure that this element, my Mossy Meadow, does not move, because now there is glue where see all the glue? And that just rolls off. When it dries, it just rolls off. So we're going to place this, I think I like it like so. You need to know, this is a first for me. I've never created a card without testing it out first. So I'm nervous right now, to be perfectly honest. I die cut black with this little guy, and then red with this, and then with this I also then die cut some black, and then I grabbed this flower and that flower, they're the same, and I die cut a bunch of little flowers. So here's my tray. I used my packing tape trick. So there's packing tape on this little guy here. Let's find a corner that is clean. This little precision glue thing is great. And I just want little dots. Little dots. Come on. There we go. Where are my precision tweezers? My really small ones that I love. Not there. We're using our fingers. Come on. I should be on my glass mat. So I'm going to stick my finger where there's no glue. And we are going to pop that little guy on there. Like that. Now, we can leave those. Isn't he so cute? He's so cute. Okay, do I put a little, I don't know what to do here. Because what I did was I also die cut some black in, oh yeah, absolutely. So now it's all packing tape. Don't be nervous. There's no right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, have I said that in class? Oh boy. Okay, let's see here. We're going to put 3 little dots. 1, 2, 3, like that. And we're going to find our black packing tape little, no. Stay put. There we go. There's one. Here's another one, a smaller one. So you're going to go right in there, and it just pops right in. And then I need another big one. So there's the other big one. Okay, so here's our sweet little ladybug with the packing tape trick. I have said that a time or two, Cheryl. No doubt. No doubt. What is it that they say? Be careful what you say. But it's true. You know what? There is no right or wrong. So we're going to put dimensionals behind this sweet little ladybug. We're not putting it down on the card yet because we need to figure out where we want it. But we're going to start building our card. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, and now I die cut with the packing tape some flowers. So this is Moody Mauve, which is a old color. There's Petal Pink, and there's Real Red. And I don't know that I want to pull in so many different colors. So if I pull in if I did, let's say 2 Petal Pinks and 1 Moody Mauve. And when I cut the Moody Mauve, I wasn't even realizing or thinking that it was a discontinued color. So we could put, where would we put you? I think I would like you down here. Now look at this little guy here. That came out of a Petal Pink. So we could do something like that and give the inside a different texture. This is a little bit fiddly, but I think it's going to be really sweet. There is a tiny little Moody Mauve dot, so we could put that inside the Petal Pink. Come on. Let's do it this way. If I did grab that Petal Pink insert and popped it in the hole, don't move, don't breathe, don't sneeze, and if I put a dimensional on there, it should hold it. Look at da-da-da-da. But you're going to have to help me build this because I'm like not too sure. So turn your flower upside down, put the inside and make sure you're upside down, and then grab a glue dot and it's going to just hold it all in place. So there we've got our second little flower. You know what? I'm wondering if I would like the cluster all together. The cluster all together, and maybe, let's see what happens here. Get in there. Okay. I love this ladybug. So this is the bundle. This is the Springtime Scenes bundle. Okay. And it's not orderable at the moment. So here's what I used right here because it is only going to be available in March. And that is not what you were supposed to do. Get in there. Get in there, my friend, and stay put. This will be available to you in March. If you are a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you can grab it now. There you go. Get in there. Don't move. Where's my sticky? So here we have a red one with a Moody Mauve center. So I'm wondering, should we just have a little cluster of flowers kind of on the opposite end so we haven't put anything down yet except for this. Now let's grab a sentiment. How about celebrate new beginnings? That's pretty sweet. Or is there another sentiment in here that you would like to see? I'm going to have a sip of my coffee while I'm waiting. Let's move this over because I don't want to disrupt it. I kind of like that little cluster right here. I think I like that. And we haven't put anything down yet, so we're good. So tell me. So this is the stamp set that goes with the bundle, okay? And so there's the die for it. You can stamp the ladybug and then cut it out. These elements here are one. Where's the other leaf? 2 and 3. So yeah, it's fabulous. It is fabulous. Can you read them out? Okay, yes, you brighten my day. And actually, I'm looking at that, and that might, anyway, we'll get through this together, which is lovely. Celebrate new beginnings. Spring, sweet springtime, which we've already used, and sending lots of sunshine. Yeah, I like the cluster too. I do. And I don't mind the 3 different colors. Sorry for the retired Moody Mauve. Celebrate new beginnings is what Karen says. Okay. Darlene says, you brighten my day. We need somebody else to be jumping in on this, because we can't start, with disagreements. So my little tray here is full of all my bits. Oh, you brighten my day. She changed her mind. Okay, let's do that then. And I have an idea for this. We'll see how it goes. Karen changed her mind. It's a woman's prerogative. You brighten my day. I might stamp this twice. Now I think what I'm going to do is I am actually going to stamp this with, where's my little block? I'm going to stamp this with Secret C. When you're pulling your photopolymers, just kind of roll them. You don't want to pull them. I like to lay it down so that I can then pick it up. Now, I have not used this one, so I'm going to use Versamark first. I don't know, it conditions the stamp somehow. And then let's grab Secret C. And the Versamark's on here, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to stamp this twice because I have kind of an idea. I love Secret C so much. Okay. And whoopsie, I need to redo that one. There we go. That's better. So here is what I am thinking. We're just about done, girls. If I cut these off, and we can do, I'm just going to go straight across. Oh, I can't. I have to curve. And so then let's curve this one too. I don't know about this now, because this is what I was thinking. And I would definitely put it on dimensionals because you know that I love to have my sentiments on dimensionals. So if we did something like this, we're pretending it's raised. I was thinking that I would be able to cut this straight across, but then when I started to cut, you brighten. I should have left those together, but it's too late now. You brighten. my, something like this. You brighten my day. So something like that, or, I did not leave myself enough room. That's going to be too big. Let's do this. Move you out of the way. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to give it a go. I have a good friend who told me, Denise, you have to go rogue sometimes when you do your lives. And I'm like, I can't. I can't wait to tell her that I did. Okay, don't move. I need to tape you down because I don't trust this. Let's tape this down. I'm going to die cut this 2 times because that die was too big. I'm just making sure I'm straight. I think I am. Hi, Lucy. I am still live. I am still live. This is card number 2. So I cut it like that, but you know what? I want this also at that end, so I'm going to just put that right back in. I don't know if I'm going to wreck this, but we're going to find out. And then we've got choices to make, girls, so get your fingers ready. Get your fingers ready. Okay, so this one was really big. I cut it, I removed it, I put it back in, and I cut it again. So we can go, you brighten my day, or we could move that around, or we could go, the only thing that's down is my mossy meadow circle. Or we could go, somehow I think you would need to move, or we could go something like that. Okay, so what do you think? And then I will put something behind here. Just to give it a little something, a little je ne sais quoi. Maybe this guy. And Lucy, I do have your name down for sharing. I can't get it off. Sometimes these tapes are so strong. Come on. Okay, got it. Let's get some mossy meadow leaves. Do I have scrap mossy meadow laying around? Phew. Okay. Second, so you like this one, Karen? And I'll keep that all my little chopped up, you brighten my day. Okay, let's just cut a few leaves to go behind our sentiment. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. We'll put, we're going to put tape behind so our leaves stick. And we're just going to grab 2 leaves, I think. And then, I don't know if it's going to be too much, but I'm thinking about something here. There's my 2 little leaves. Let's put this back before that goes missing. Okay, so we're going to go with this, and we like placement. I think I like that all there. And I'm thinking, and I think I like the idea of what I'm thinking. Let's grab our silicone mat, but not where the ladybug is now. Okay, yeah. Because it's taking away from that. So do we put the ladybug there? And this is what I'm thinking, girls. I mean, the sentiment could be on the other side too. Tell me if this is, so these are the Ladybug Garden epoxy shapes, okay? And I was thinking of putting, oh yeah, I have to. I have to. I'm putting this down right here. Right there. Okay. Because these ladybugs are just way too cute. Way too cute. Okay, what are we gonna do? Do we do this and this? Because I did like where this ladybug was originally. How do we like that? Because we've got, you know, this little triangle thing going on there. So do we like that now? I had to put that ladybug on there because it's just way too cute. So do we like that placement? I'm going to get this guy ready while I'm waiting on that. Thank you for helping me build my cards. I know, Cheryl, aren't they so cute? I'm sure you are so glad you ordered them because they are stinking adorable. Okay, I want this. And I'm thinking I want these leaves to kind of, well, maybe we'll put one close to the ladybug because get that out of there. Come on. And put this on that side. Or you know what? No, I'm going to put it up there with it. I like that better. So, whoa, I better put dimensionals behind there before that sticks down. So girls, I need your help with placement. Okay, Cheryl likes this placement. We're going to put a Stampin' Dimensional kind of on top of these leaves to hold those down. Put one in either corner, and then I'm going to pop one right here. There's this little guy right there. Okay, so now this is not going to, you know what? They're not, Karen. They are an online exclusive. Ladybug epoxy shapes 167055. 167005. So there, that's the ladybug gems. Okay, so they come with clear that you can color with your Stampin' Blends, but they also come with, I forget what it is now. I think it is 4 rows of 2, 4, 6, 4 rows of 8 ladybugs. Okay, so that's how it comes. So I've used a few because I love them. They are adorable. Like, it just adds a little something to a card. I think I really like the way this is sitting right now. Very much so. So we're going to go for it. Karen, you're welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, get your wish lists together, girls. And if you ever need me to grab something for you, I can do that, although you don't get your 10% off that way that Stampin' Up! Gives you. Okay, let's remove the backing because I really, and when we initially put this ladybug down here, I liked where it was. And so we're going to stick with that. And I do like this. I mean, we could add at least one more flower down there, or would it start getting too busy. So I want this to be straight-ish. And now these little guys. Yup. Kathy, I am not sure what you are yupping on. We missed you last night too. I hope your puppy is good and that you had a nice evening. But you were missed. So maybe Kathy is saying yup for one more flower down below on the opposite side. Maybe that's what it is. Where did I put my tray? There it is. So if we did, oh, and I have another color in here, but you know what? I don't want to incorporate another color. If we put, just as an example, because nothing is down, if we did a moody mauve with a, come on, with a red center. Do we do that and just call it a day? I mean, I could do another cluster. Carol, hello. Thank you for joining us and thank you for sharing. We're just about ready to draw. We are just about ready to draw. Let me add your name. I am just waiting on Word with this extra flower or without. With or without. Darlene, thank you for welcoming Carol. I am going to pop this card onto a card base like so while I am waiting on, do we do another little cluster or do we call it done? Sometimes less is more. Sometimes less is more. So we've got 2 cards to choose from today for the draw. I really, really love this sweet little card. And the sentiment totally goes with the card. Without. Oh, and we have a with. Oh dear, we need a tiebreaker. We need a tiebreaker. There we go. Without or with. Let me put, so I've got that upside down. We're going to take just a mini dimensional so that that little center doesn't go anywhere. But with just one flower, just like that. Okay, so is this what we're doing? Or are we calling it done? And while I'm waiting, because it's been a while, I am going to draw and you girls can choose. Let me pull that in. And then maybe the winner can decide if this is the card that they choose, okay? Oh, and Karen says without. I don't mind that empty space. So we have, let me scoot over and help you pretend with me that my tabletop is nice and clean. My camera is so crooked, driving me crazy. 1, 2, Karen, Cheryl, and if you did share and I don't call your name out, please let me know. Lucy, and thank you for the hearts. Kathy, Wendy, Sherry. I think I have more. Debbie. I have more withouts. Darlene, Judy, and Carol. Now, have I missed anyone that shared before I draw the name? And this little flower is not down. Not to worry. I am going to have so much fun with this bundle. I love this bundle so much, and I didn't realize how much until I started playing with it. Summertime Scenes. That's this bundle here, right here. Okay, that's what we were playing with today. Let's draw one name. And I have one name right here. The winner is Debbie. Debbie, you have won the card. Tell me which one you want, and I will tuck that away for you. I will tuck that away while I clean up a little bit. Just let me know which one you wanted. Oh, Carol, it's so sweet. It's so sweet. You need it. Just saying. I am going to clean that up. Congratulations, Debbie. Way to go, Debbie. Debbie, congratulations. And Kathy Penner still says with. I'm going to let the winner decide. Debbie, are you still with me? And maybe she has left. Oh, wow. The sweet, this one. Okay. You are so welcome. So, Debbie, this is yours. So, with or without? Somebody do the tally for me. I think I have with or without. Yeah, you know what? There's no right or wrong. It's sweet either way. It's pretty simple. It is pretty simple. Karen, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm gonna, the first person that jumps in on with or without. Oh, Debbie says with. Okay, so Debbie, I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on. There you go. I'm gonna send that to my granddaughter. We'll talk to you all later. Have a lovely, lovely weekend. It's almost here. It's Thursday, the 12th of February. Can you believe it? We are halfway through. You have more with, I think, or more with. Oh, okay. Well, it's on there, so we're good. We're good to go. I have one kit left if you are interested in my virtual class, okay? And let me know if you are interested in this class. It is on March the 5th, if I remember correctly. This is called like a tuck and fold. And you have several options. I can order the bundle for you, or you can just and you would get everything. So with the bundle, it's $85. You would get the bundle, the kit, the virtual class, and the PDF mailed to you. If you want the kit and the virtual class and the PDF mailed to you, it's $40. So let me know which one you want. I've got one spot left. Anyway, thank you so much. I had so much fun hanging with you today. It's 12:15. I've got to go have lunch. I got to take my puppy for a walk that I am puppy sitting. And we will see you all later. Have a blessed weekend. Bye. Thanks for hanging with me. Love you all.